While Ellsworth Kelly is perhaps best known for his abstract paintings, canvases with sharply delineated areas of bold, flat color laid out in pure geometric shapes, the sculptures he has made throughout his career explore many of the same issues regarding form and space. The two 18-foot, gently curving bronze arcs of double curve are insistently two-dimensional. Viewed from the side, they almost disappear. Like the flat shapes in his paintings, they depend on their precisely controlled relationship to each other and to the surrounding area for their impact and surprising complexity. Viewing the surfaces themselves, rich brown in the morning light, stark black silhouettes in the midday sun, the arcs seem to be bending toward one another. Viewing the shapes between or around the arcs, a new vibrancy of space, in rhythm with the surrounding landscape, emerges.
So the first, and probably the only thing that you'll need to purchase for this project is some inexpensive clay. I recommend a non-drying plastiline or plastilina clay. You can usually find 1 to 2 pounds online or in a department or craft store for $5 to $10. These types of clay work well because they're oil-based, which means that they won't dry out over time, so you can use and reuse them, and they're pretty soft and malleable, so it's easy to sculpt with your hands. And they come in a variety of colors. If you prefer to go right to the clay that I'll be using in the course, it's called Chavant Medium NSP Clay. If you buy 2 pounds online, it's usually about $20, which is why I prefer to buy in bulk so that it brings down that unit price. I recommend these reusable clays because, I'm sorry to tell you, but your first sculpture probably won't be your best work. Unless it's your only sculpture, in which case it will be your best work. And your worst. So, there's that. We'll be using 1 to 2 pounds of clay for this first project. Okay, once we've got our clay, then we can start thinking about the tools that we'll need to shape it. And I don't want you to go out and spend any money on tools just yet. You probably already have materials lying around that can work as sculpting tools. In fact, if you have sculpting tools, don't use them for this project. Instead, consider using some of the following items as your tools. It's likely that you'll have the first tools that you'll need within arm's reach. They're your hands. These will be your fastest, most efficient tools when sculpting.
Ellsworth Kelly has been a widely influential force in the post-war art world. He first rose to critical acclaim in the 1950s with his bright, multi-paneled and largely monochromatic canvases. Maintaining a persistent focus on the dynamic relationships between shape, form and color, Kelly was one of the first artists to create irregularly shaped canvases. His subsequent layered reliefs, flat sculptures, and line drawings further challenged viewers' conceptions of space. While not adhering to any one artistic movement, Kelly vitally influenced the development of minimalism, hard-edge painting, color field, and pop art.